No, he doesn't have to join us. He's excitedly reading a comic book. Just let him go. Good evening, Carol and Judge Hoppers. I am holding a microphone. So first thing I'm going to do, just so we get this whole thing right, is say, if you are having trouble hearing me, or if it's better than this, or if it's not working at all, please just say something. I'm not going to see it till tomorrow, but maybe Kyle will catch it. That'd be great. I talk with my hands. John Shear's got his clipped on, so we're going to do like we're going to work on both.
I'm going to say hi, and there we go.
You talk to them every week. It's like, no. Okay, are you ready for our put on the spot moment later?
Yes.
Okay. Because we talked about it way earlier in the day. All right. Yes. Good evening. It's late, sorry. This is an awesomely huge table. I wanted to get a lot of stuff read. He wanted to get a lot of stuff read. She read stuff all day and still didn't read everything she wanted to read. Kyle's just asking us questions. Kyle got a late shipment. He's booking it back and forth. So it's good to be back. It's nice to see everybody. All right, we'll be tomorrow. Thank you, the three of you, publicly. It's the only way it counts anymore. For covering for me in the ways that you did. I was going to write you out IOUs, but that's kind of tacky. So I am going to get you gift cards to your favorite food places. Yours was closed on Mondays. Yours only opens at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And Kyle's is closed for repairs indefinitely. So I'm going to have to figure something out. Maybe they do it online. But yeah, it's nice to see everybody. Let's get down to brass tacks because we're going to yap a bunch about these books. We do not have anything crazy coming up. As always, Late Night Comics is the third Thursday of the month. So in September, third Thursday. Don't know what's planned for it yet. I'm sure John will come up with something. He's a very creative human being. Andrea had a great time in Pittsburgh this past weekend. Let's test it. We're testing it.
Kayfabe forever. Yeah, John and I were at Eddie P. Comic Con on Saturday. It was amazing. Like, so smooth. Like, everybody had a great time. Vendors were selling out of stuff. There was a steady crowd all day. I left at 5 and people were still coming in for that last hour. Like, it was great. Like,
you left with a lot of stuff.
I bought so much stuff.
and a
but it's
smile
worth
on
it.
your face.
Yes. It was great.
Cool. Mic test. Yeah. Andrea, test 1 complete. We got a couple first appearances. Let me do the easy one first. Templar Moon Knight in Phases of the Moon Knight #1. One of 3 current Moon Knight series. So for the record, we changed lists today. We assumed all the Moon Knight guys were going to want all the Moon Knight. If you don't, just let us know. No big deal. But #1 in your file. Very cool. Ooh, Agent Lutefisk in X-Men #3. A character named Local with city manipulation powers in Nick's #2, and in Marvel 85th Anniversary that John Shear took and was giggling at in the beginning is the first appearance of a character named Tokan. But there's a lot of stories in there. Amazing. So, but we're not there yet. Please.
Yes. So the first book we have not on the table. It is a reprint of the Superman vs. Muhammad Ali fight in giant oversized form. John loves this book. He's got the original. He's got like the hardcover. He's got every incarnation that you can possibly get, including the new facsimile and a very spiffy, shiny foil variant for that one there as well.
John's got this one?
He will. I'm sure he will. So, yeah.
I bet one of us can make sure it's on his desk.
Yeah. But super cool. And as always, because it's the big giant wraparound cover with like all sorts of celebrities and comic book people and everything like that in there, if you're like, oh, who's that person? They have a handy dandy little guide
That's awesome.
at the beginning. So yeah, it's fantastic. So yeah, I got myself the spiffy shiny foil variant for that. And we have a blank variant. So if you want to get that and have somebody do some artwork on it, be great.
I hear Van is leaving Wheel of Fortune and moving up in the world, so maybe I can take her place.
Wait, what?
I mean, it's like always been the rumor now that Pat
I mean, Pat's
who
gone,
else deserves it?
All right, let's keep talking. All right.
Thank you for that. God, that book was fun to read today. I didn't realize it was like I've seen the original, but it never feels that big. It's like crisp.
Oh yeah.
We got new issues of previews this week. This is for releases in November, and we have the Marvel and DC ones to give away too. I just forgot to hold them up. Let's go with a big one. It's kind of the kids section, kind of not. Definitely an all ages book. Definitely probably amongst Titans, my favorite book of the week. Archie, The Decision is Tom King written. You heard it right. Tom King written classic Archie book where he absolutely decides to decide between Betty and Veronica.
Yes. It's true. And Jughead actually has like a decision in there as well. And he does not come to a decision at the end of it. I will say that.
I'm going to privately laugh at that. 2 covers. Cover A, cover B. Classic modern, I'd say, right?
Yep.
Man, another big one. I shouldn't have done the side of the table this week. Frankenstein from Image Comics is following in the Universal Monsters miniseries style, only with the best cover A to ever come out of that run of books so far. Classic Frankenstein story. If you've read or watched Frankenstein before, you're looking at it through a doorway, and this is the most perfect like other perspective where you're just looking in the window of the same room. Unbelievably cool. It's going to be 4 issues, just like just like Creature and just like Dracula. Can't wait. Toymaker's hands.
Yep.
That was cover A that I couldn't say greater things about. This is cover B. We got a blank cover for cover C. 1 in 10 variant. Oh, this is 1 in 50 variant. Fantastic.
Oh, I thought that was my reflection for a second.
Yeah, it is.
It's not. It's not. Another big one from Image this week. A facsimile edition, a rare facsimile edition. Transformers #1 in a 4-issue limited series. We've got several covers available. This is your, obviously, cover A, classic, absolute main cover, and then cover B,
Megatron.
yeah. Don't root for
You don't
them.
like
I like Megatron as a gun.
It's rad.
I like Gunatron. And the classic blank cover, naturally. Void Rivals. We had a couple late requests for cover A, but we're on number 12. This is the 1 in 25 variant, and there's a 1 in 50 variant. Grommets, quickly becoming one of my favorite series.
It's so good.
So easy to love. Number 4 of 7, there's cover A. Rad cover B. We got a couple extras from Lunar this week. So Philadelphia, number 35, Savage Dragon. If you're a fan, there's your cover. And then cover B. We also have Matris, number 54. Among fan favorite, Knights number 10. Didn't even get a chance to read it yet.
I know.
One of my favorite covers of the week.
So
I'm going to say
good.
it so many times. And then Last Mermaids on number 6. Saga's back on a good
I didn't get
schedule.
to read that this week.
I didn't either. I didn't read it,
Yeah.
which is it's a crime on a week that I didn't read Saga yet. Because we used to stop work and read Saga, man. We used to hold it.
Now,
UPS is here.
to be fair, in a month we are going to stop work and read that one.
Probably.
Did you read this?
No, but I'm saying, did you see what number
None
it
of
is?
us read this?
No, did you see what number it is though?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Saga number 68 right in the middle of the table. We got Sacrificers. Also did not read that.
You always read
I
Sacrifices,
suck
too.
at this. Oh, I love Sacrificers so much. There's cover A. Cover B. I don't even know what's going to happen. King Spawn, issue number 37. There's cover A. Brutal. Put the kids to sleep. There's cover B. Spawn kills every Spawn, number 2 of 5 homage cover. Busy one. Cover B. We've got Drawing Blood on issue number 5, so they're getting to the end of the miniseries quick, too.
I think so, yeah.
And then Convert, issue number 1 from Image, and I'm so sorry, John Arcudi, I did not read this yet. I'm sorry.
So much.
There's so much. Great. I flipped through it. Great artwork. Loved it. Reprints from Marvel this week. Blood Hunt 1 through 5, but wait for it. The Red Band edition.
Yeah.
Which we did not think they were going to reprint. This is awesome. We stocked up. If you didn't read the Red Band over regular Blood Hunt, I would say even just from a collectability angle, great pickup. But man, those extra pages, they punch.
Yeah.
Epic collections from Marvel this week. We got Namor Submariner Titans 3, and then Venom The Hunger. Next to it, Wolverine. It's the second part of the Sabretooth War. That's volume 9. Blade. Woo! This wraps up the Blade miniseries right before you get to Blood Hunt, so that's the lead up. And then all the Spider-Gwen Smash miniseries issues collected in paperback next to volume 1 of Vengeance of the Moon Knight. And volume 2 I just saw us do in November from Previews, which I got for free from Carol John's Comic Shop. With a purchase. Ultimate X-Men's on issue number... Where is it? 6? There it is.
Yeah.
Man. Right.
That was hard.
Sorry. Cover B. Cover C. And Momoko cover D. Ashoka is on issue number 2 of their miniseries. Not a total adaptation, I'm told. I've heard. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. There's cover A, cover B. Oh, Sabine cover. Mm-hmm. Cover C. Cover D. and 1 in 10 variants featuring the show. Huh. I'm going to let you do it.
Okay.
I wanted to read it. I couldn't.
No, I read it last night. Oversized issue 950 of Amazing Spidey. It's Spider-Man versus Tombstone, all-out battle because Tombstone's the new Kingpin, and Spidey had a hand in that, and he's like, look, you gotta, like, you can't do it. And Tombstone's like, gonna do it. And Spidey has a plan to take him down, and it's actually Spidey being smart. It's great. It's a fantastic first part in it. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, and there's, like, Tombstone is set to, like, really get angry. And it's fantastic. So yeah, Pete's finally like, he's like, there's a lot of stuff I've been messing up on, and he's like, I'm not going to mess up on this. So yeah, good stuff.
And
oversized issue.
I hear they only say the word Winkler 3 times.
Yep.
1 in 25 variant featuring Angry Tombstone. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider ongoing series, currently on issue number 4 with a beautiful cover B and cover C, which I also like a lot. It feels kind of inspirational. Like every time they see a spider person through a window, that's cool. Captain America. I was kind of gonna like do it with AVA, but no. All right, I love Avengers Twilight. I'm guilty. I'm here. My name is Benjamin. Avengers Twilight is one of the most fantastic 5-issue miniseries someone has chosen to tell an Avengers story with in a long time. I kind of don't want them to do more. It's kind of perfect.
I mean, the one of the best recommendations I can give is Kevin's wife does not read comics at all. Like,
Michelle read this?
She does not read comics, and she read this, and she thought it was great. She really liked it.
That's awesome!
I know.
Gosh.
It's a massive recommendation.
I had so many things I was going to say, but I can't beat that.
No, yeah.
Truly, Chip Zdarsky, Acuna just nail it in every single way. It is a true story of avenging on a bit in an Avengers scale way.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Didn't even need to find out if they're durable or not. Sorry.
Just avenge yourself.
I just maybe clip this thing on next time. I'm not sure. We'll find out. All right. Captain America featured very prominently in Avengers Twilight, for the record, but we're on issue number 12 of Captain America this week. We've got a cover B, and we've got a cover C, disco cover. Phases of the Moon Knight. Again, there are a lot of Moon Knight happenings after Blood Hunt, so we are seeing a lot of angles of the same story, but I'm assured that they enrich each other. I'm not a Moon Knight reader currently. Kevin, our trusted Kevin, certainly is, and he is all in.
This issue does take place right before Blood Hunt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. That was our cover A. This is our cover B. And then we got a 1 in 25 variant. That's a sword. I've been doing a lot of D&D stuff lately, and that sword's calling to me. X-Men number 3. We've got a fantastic cover B. J. Scott Campbell doing Rogue. Misty stoked.
Yep.
And then 1 in 25 variants, Psylocke. Incredible Hulk Annual is an Infinity Watch story tie-in, and I think we're dealing with the Reality Gem?
World of Mind. Is it Soul?
Okay, we're not going to spend that. Someone Google it. That was our cover A. This is our cover B. Cover C is 1 in 10 variant, featuring Soul, maybe Reality World.
I think you might be right. Fine.
Fantastic Four is on issue number 24. Never enough good things to say about an Alex Ross cover like this. That's cover A. That's cover B with a rad-ass werewolf on it. And cover C, which is also rad, but in a different way without a werewolf. Chasm, issue number 1. I didn't read it at the time, but it is essentially the adventures of the Peter clones. So if you are into that, if that's your comic book, and I know that is a good comic.
There is a cult of clones.
This is what tracks the Peter clones in between Spider-Man story arcs. Yeah. It's gonna be a mini series. You got some Limbo repercussions. You got Kane kind of tracking those down. Cover A. Here's your cover B. And cover C, Stormbreaker's cover. 1 in 25 variant on the edge of the table. Nyx is on number 2 with that's your cover A. This is a fantastic Maria Wolf variant cover. And a 1 in 50 all art cover. Venom War Zombiotes was actually next to my reading stack before Marvel 85th, before I ran out of time. If this isn't the most fantastic cover A besides Frankenstein on the Table, I don't know what is. And it is really the pure joy of combining a symbiote planet with a zombie planet and everything that comes along with that. Plus Juan Jose Rip artwork on the top.
Yeah.
It's whipped cream. It's fun. You don't need to read the rest of Venom War unless a portal opens up. You don't really read it. It's symbiotes and zombies, and it's well written, and the art is awesome. Period. Great cover B, which is homage? Or am I making that up?
No, it's an homage.
Okay, cool. And then cover C is another werewolf cover with the surprising lack of symbiotes, but that's okay. Deadpool team up number 1 is this whole next row of the table. It is written by Rob Liefeld. It is drawn by Rob Liefeld, and we've got a bunch of Liefeld covers. There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. Cover C is inexplicable. Cover D is an homage, and I guarantee you'll be gone in 5 seconds after I stop saying that word. And then Deadpool team up I don't remember. Blank cover and a Spiffy shiny. It's both Spiffy and shiny. Kyle Tolkien. Yep. X-Force is on number 2. They're teaming up, or are they versing Black Panther? Cover B is Crane doing Rachel Summers. You got cover C with... I was hitting a good stride, guys. I was getting us to the finish line.
You were doing so well.
Oh, look at
and Forge.
Call them platforms.
Look at... We're going to give the mics a test. After next, we got to try Tears. Yep, that's Disco Forge. Oh, and Mystique is like the... It's like a James Bond poster that they, like, rejected immediately. Like, some guy walked in just so proud. Like, because look at his gun. He's trying to be like... Bond. You got to frame that. BC. Here's cover D and cover E. Sorry, covers D and E for getting the lack of attention on that one. Venom Separation Anxiety, fantastic. Technically cover B. We bought more of these because it's way cooler.
Yeah.
Homage frame variant, and then there's your cover A for Venom Separation Anxiety. So if you'd like to claim one of those, please be specific. Venomverse Reborn, issue number 3. This is actually the first appearance of Silk with a symbiote, which is kind of cool in comic books. Cover B is a sweet Prism Venom. Cover C.
It's Barbarian.
Ice Giant Venom.
Yeah.
And then the ever classic Venomsaur, 1 in 25. Now we're getting into Aliens versus Predator. Oh, well, nope. Yeah. We're getting into Avengers. Aliens versus Avengers. The aliens strike first. Yes. And it's amazing. Again, I was going to talk about Avengers Twilight over here. I forgot. And this is a true Avengers avenging story. Like, this is... like end of it, last ditch effort. This is it, and it's
the best thing is within the first like few pages. Man, those friggin' androids!
Oh, those freaking androids!
They are the worst.
They still got me with it too.
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
I'm like, oh, what happened? Oh, that android!
Yep.
Son of a...
They're the worst.
It's a great Avengers story, and as you just pointed out, obviously has the makings of a great alien story. That's it.
Perfect.
Oh,
like
man.
this is what you want when you Aliens versus Avengers.
And
like,
for anybody doing the math on it, it's written by Jonathan Hickman with art by Asad Ribic. So you got Thor's God Bomb artist with the writer of Doom Secret Wars. Like,
ta-da.
It's good. Awesome Apocalypse stuff. Yeah, so we got a great cover A. It's an oversized issue. I mean, there's not enough good things to say about it. Scotty Young's on cover B. You got cover C, which is so much awesome after you read the book. Cover D. Cover E.
This is an homage?
Yeah, it's a movie poster, isn't it?
Yeah.
Below it, we've got a 1 in 100 variant, which I kind of thought was ridiculous, but it's not. And then 1 in 25. Ensemble cast. It's a great Avengers story. Did you get a chance to read a lot? Why are you hiding? It's embarrassing when you guys wear the same color. Wait, is yours Coca-Cola?
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, you guys have to fight now to the death.
Go, Josh. Go.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We'll battle it out.
I thought Kevin was about to swing for a second. The most I know about this is that every story looks awesome. I didn't get to read a word, and you've got an amazing Carrie Andrews cover A.
I read it. Every story is awesome.
I mean, it's got a contest of champions where at one point Deadpool is against Dupe.
No, that you're underselling it so hard. So we flip through it. There's a contest of champions where they There's a contest of champions where they actually are tearing each other apart.
Yes.
Like, it is the thing imploding. Like,
it's
I read that
fantastic.
part. I read that part.
And for like the five of you who care about like 1990s Excalibur, yes, you've got an Alan Davis Excalibur story like from back in the early ages of that.
I feel like you should discount that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Scotty Young, cover B. Cover C is by Coelho. Cover D.
Rawhide Kid.
It's he's reading a new comic though.
It's so cool.
Cover E. And cover F. Some more combined artworks.
That's a rep too.
Yeah, this and the Scotty Young are both rep covers. They were like theme covers over the past year, beginning of the year, and they put them together with a purpose.
Ta-da.
I took up enough of your time. Go ahead.
Well, no, then we'll just get into DC, which
water.
has a lot of stuff going on because 0 Hour, we'll swap here. It's 30th anniversary of 0 Hour, so this is back when like Hal Jordan became Parallax. So there's stories during that time. It's got it's got a great Batgirl story drawn by Kelly Jones. It's got an appearance, John's going to love this, an appearance by Jack Knight as Starman. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was his first appearance.
It's
in the first book?
And he makes an appearance in here. So it's pure nostalgia, but all new stories in an oversized book as only DC can do, which basically means we've got a stack on the table, and by Friday they'll all be gone. You got your regular cover here, got your cover B, and your 1 in 25 variant for that one there.
He's kind of got like
Oh, it does have like a lenticular type
sheen
thing.
on there.
See, this is what
not
the
quite shiny.
this is what the Gotham City Sirens is trying to do and has failed, but this one has successfully done it. So yeah,
It's got
really
some
cool.
depth.
It does. Absolute Power Task Force 7 is on issue number 5, and it's an all-flash story as the speedster robot is after Barry Allen. And good Barry Allen story. Like, legit good Barry Allen story.
We all know that in the middle of like a DC crisis, when the Flash goes down, that's a turn of the tide.
Yes.
Like that's a hold on there.
So, Absolute Power Origins, it's the Rise of the Suicide Squad. So, yep, it's on issue number 2. Maybe the book of DC's week, Zatanna's on issue number 3, and it is beautiful, and there's a monstrously ugly rabbit in there that is fantastic. This is the book that, if you haven't been reading it, then at least buy the collection when it comes out, because you are not going to do yourself a disservice. It's fantastic.
Made me exclaim when you showed me that page.
Oh yeah, it's an amazing rabbit. So yeah, you got your cover A, wonderful cover B, cover C, and then a 1 in 25 variant for cover C as well. And then Green and Arrow, we're trying to figure out why he's on Amanda Waller's side. Issue number 15, Absolute Power tie-in. Gotham City Sirens, issue 404. Oversized issue with art by the guy who draws plastic, Daniel Hilliard. And so I'm super huge fan. They end it well. It's really just a lot of fun. This is the series that you were hoping for when you team up Catwoman, Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn to fight Punchline. That's
It had a good legacy. I'm glad that it delivered on.
yes.
I'm glad it delivered.
This is the you want a book that's fun with those characters, you got it. 4 issues of just joy.
Because the previous series went 20 issue, 21, something like that.
Yeah.
And they were all pretty good.
Yeah.
That was that Secret Six era, where they were playing with villain stories and kind of richening them up a little bit instead of just trying to wham bam them out.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that had.
So yeah,
And I believe we have the other issues.
we do. Yeah,
We definitely do.
So cover A, cover B, that weird wavy cover C.
It looks like they're in a conga line.
They are.
from farther away.
Power Girl on issue 12. I have been just ragging on Power Girl for ages, and they finally got a good artist on this book. This book
cool.
is actually well drawn, solidly written.
He's looking down to the left.
I'm finally happy. There we go.
It's
Finally, a
not
solid book,
failure.
not a failure. Regular cover and cover B. Batman Off-World's on issue number 5, and it is fantastic. Batman versus aliens, and at one point he's like, swab my tooth. Oh, nope, there it is again. I just used it to relocate, undislocate my jaw. So, yeah.
What? Oh my god, I can't wait to read this.
Oh, yeah.
Batman Off-World is the best miniseries they're not putting out on time, and I'm so bummed about it.
Yes. So
issue 6 is in this previews for November.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
So, yeah, it's great. Detective Comics on issue number, I don't even know, 1088.
Let's check this turkey out. We've all kind of wanted this to be so great.
It's the finale. It's part 1 of the grand finale. Like,
come on.
I know. It's still going on. It's like,
still
and they even got Guillaume March to do the artwork, and I still, like, for those of you who are enjoying
it looks beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like,
with creepy eyeball.
we're so deep into Detective.
lady.
Are you current on Detective?
No, he's not.
He's not.
No.
All right.
So, yeah. So,
I mean, the covers are beautiful.
They are. So there's cover A. There's your cover B. Your 1 in 25 variant for that one there.
I can't help but think they sent us 7 extra, like, on purpose.
They might
By
have. Yeah.
accident.
Batman Brave and the Bold's on issue number 16. Death of Death Door. It's a little manga by Joe Thompson. All about death from Sandman. And it's beautiful. And it's everything you want from a little death manga. So, yeah.
I like that original graphic novel.
Yeah. And they finally reprinted it. Batman Dark Age is on issue number 5, and still wonderful Mike Allred artwork. And then there's your 1 in 25 variant for that there. Flash is on issue number 12. All the Flashes. And Nice House by the Seas on issue number 2. This is the one I have not read yet, and I'm very psyched to read it. But there's your cover A, but then there's wonderful cover B.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's not really a Nice House by the Sea.
I would not be surprised at all if someone switched their cover out.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing that. Solid choice.
Hellblazer Dead in America's on issue number 8. Then we get into the massive artist edition. Oversized Jim Lee. If you're a Jim Lee fan, I'm sure it's got pages, it's got covers, it's got everything in that artist edition. So it's all like the original artwork, all the size of it, all Jim Lee, $150 in a hardcover. Can't really beat that.
You're not going to say it?
What? Tony Zimmerman should buy it?
No. We said Zabin so many times.
Oh, yeah.
Zabin.
Justice League World's Greatest Superheroes, all the Alex Ross and Paul Dini one-shots in a nice, affordable, and easy-to-shelf collection.
$24.99.
Yeah. Power Girl, Volume 1 in trade paperback. And then we get into small press stuff. The Night Never Ends is...
something that Andrea pre-ordered.
Yes.
New Silver Sprocket book. I know, like, a lot of you grab Silver Sprocket stuff when we have it. It is a horror book. I saw, like, a little preview, but did not get to read it.
Blind? You went in blind?
I mean, it's a little
Let's see what you're
horror
in for.
book.
Hang on.
It's like a haunted house seance kind of birthday party, and
Dude.
maybe somebody's after them.
Rick and Morty-esque artwork.
Yeah. But it sounded cool.
I don't want to show a gory cover. There's a pile of bones just then.
Ooh, I love a pile of bones.
I love a pile of bones. I Was the Cat is a 10th anniversary edition, which took pause with me when I was ordering it in previews because I remember placing the order for it when it first came out. Rebel Moon, House of the Blood Axe, finally in trade paperback, all 4 miniseries issues. You got Blade Runner 2039, Volume 3. Magic Order by Mark Millar, they're reprinted through Dark Horse, so they're on Volume 2 of the Dark Horse edition. Judge Dredd, artwork by Brian Bowen, the Masterpiece edition, is beautiful and specific, but I think John Dudas is a fan. I think John Dudas is a fan, so it is beautiful. I got my last 20,000 AD complete collection today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
It finally happened. Cult of the Lamb's on number 3. Speaking of John Dudas, did you make a Dudas throw?
He did.
There's cover B for Cult of the Lamb. Biker Mice from Mars on issue number 2 of 3. We got Star Trek Defiant on number 18. And Nemesis, Rogues Gallery from Mark Millar. That's issue number 2. I'm sorry, I'm burning through Mark
No,
Millar
you're
stuff.
fine.
Cool. Okay. Dark Spaces Dungeon was a fantastic 5-issue miniseries. Scott Snyder was killing it with IDW stuff. It's akin to the psychological horror that we were really enjoying with Beneath the Trees. Obviously not that good. Beneath the Trees, please. But Dark Spaces Dungeon comes close. It is very unique and a very fun. If you like Saw kind of horror movies, it's got that trap style to it. Rocketeer breaks free, issue number 2. There's cover A. Cover B. Oh my god, there's another Rocketeer guy. Cover C. We got TMNT, black, white, and green. Issue number 4. That's cover A with the dark single turtle, and we got the light multi-turtle cover B. And then Spiffy Shiny, 1 in 10s. Woohoo. White Boat on issue number 2. Yet another comic on this table that I cannot wait to read. That's our cover A's. I think that's all we got on the table, which is cool.
Nope.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's a 1 in 10 variant with tentacles.
Super awesome.
Holy
tentacle
heck.
nonsense.
I can count like 5 eyeballs on there. All right, White Boat. I can't wait to read you. My sentiment stands. Life is new from Distillery. I don't want to burn through it, but we're going to go into like 11 o'clock here. Fantastic first issue, all about a heist from 2 different perspectives. And you can read either story first, but they both have great cliffhangers and don't like flip back and forth for yourself. It's a smart heist story. Brian Azzarello wrote it. And he, in my opinion, can fall into a pattern of tired writing. And he's really zazzed it up with this and Blood Brothers Mother recently, both for Distillery. So, one to look for. Easy to give away, but like solid sci-fi angle, solid heist story. John, if you want to buy it in spite, John Cheer hates the artist.
So
not
much.
the artist as a person, his artwork.
Yeah, his artwork. Yeah.
Ugh. So there's your cover A. There are diamonds on there on purpose. Cover B.
Show the other side.
Oh, sorry. Well, now cover A, B,
No,
8.5.
Cover A.
Flip.
All right.
All of them are flip covers.
Oh, all of them were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my word. All right. Well, I guess just describe your cover. They just ruined our system.
B.
Distillery always
No,
trying
it's
to.
fine.
B.
And then
C.
1 in 10.
C.5.
Oh, word. That's cool. I like that. I wonder why it's all organic like that. That actually gives a lot away for like stuff we don't know from the first issue. All right, cool. Cool. Savage Sword of Conan. Oh, my mic was down by my knees. Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 4. There's cover A. Cover B. Amazing. Cyborg. Kinda. Archie's on a new crossover with their Chilling Adventures universe. So, Cursed Library, we're on part 1, Alpha. That's our cover A right there. Cover B. Oh, I love a good Sabrina story. Cover C. And now a new Berserk one-shot. Right? Wow.
Yep.
Yes. 2 in a row.
Yep.
All right.
Matt Kint's writing this one.
Matt Kint, crazy warrior Berserk. I mean, exactly what you want.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's him during the Mongolian overtaking in Asia.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think he's working with
That
Genghis.
sounds like where you should be. Nakayama in the 1 in 25 variant. And we have one copy of Something is Killing the Children on the table. It's the Thank You 1 per store variant. It's for issue number 40, which I believe wraps up the story arc of Erica Year 1, if you're following it, which is pretty rad. Darkest Hour from Transformers in trade paperback completely. We've got Dune Volume 1 for House Atreides in paperback. They've previously only been in hardcover. And then a new issue of Dune for House Carino. That's on issue number 5. Yet another comic I wish I could have taken time to read. Hello Darkness number 2. I wasn't actually here for week when number 1 came out, and I don't have time to gush enough because I got to talk about Popeye in a second. But Hello Darkness number 1 was a beautiful build up. Like those 4 stories all offered something way different, and like I want to sell more, which is awesome because I have number 2 right here. I'll show you cover A, cover B, and cover C. I know. And then look at that. We have Hello Darkness number 1. In a month of horror overload a little bit, like we're leading up to, it's not 4th of July anymore, so it's spooky time.
Yeah.
This is one to watch. Like, this is telling horror stories with not just like, well, they do have a guy eviscerating a whole bowling alley full of people, but they also have, like, messing with your way of life a little bit. I liked it. All right. So we got number 1 and number 2, Hello Darkness. Now we'll talk about Popeye. I Lie Popeye is the most anime thing I've ever seen in my entire life without actually being anime. It's a classic Popeye story using every classic Popeye character and situation, but not in a tropey in kind of way. In like we're Popeye fans and we're going to tell an action story with Popeye. So he's lying about it's a weird title. He's lying about how he lost his eye to everybody. So everybody has a different story for this journalist, and they're all like Kraken or like Genie in a bottle. It's just awesome. and then it leads to one epic heck of a fight, Popeye wise.
Oh, the spinny arm.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. So we've got cool covers. There's cover B. Love me some Olive. Speaking of anime. Cover C. Cover D. Cover E. Thank you. And 1 in 10 variant, which I think was close to the free comic book day cover. Go ahead.
Guys, there's Sesame Street comics now. It's so cute. This one's all Grover helping his friends on Sesame Street. It's a mini series, I think just 4 issues, but each one's going to follow a different character. Great all ages, evergreen story, characters, content. Like, I got all the variants so I can let my nephews choose. There's one that you can color in. So we have cover A and cover B. Grab it for yourself or for children in your life.
And what issue number is this?
It's 1.
I wish I knew you were going to do that, Joe. I wish you would have planned that one out. Cover B is wonderful. We're going to order 100 more. Don't worry about it. We're going to have a million of those. TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures, issue number 16. There's cover A. Cover B. Sonic's on 72. Oh my god, Sonic's getting a little heavy for my...
Dude, this is an epic cover
That's
A.
an epic cover A.
Yeah.
Is he riding a squid?
Oh, just a hoverboard?
Mm-hmm. And 1 in 10 variant. Last but not least, we got some Godzilla, we got some Scott Pilgrim, Monsters and Protectors, complete collection in a handy-dandy kid-size format, and then a ginormous, fantastic, unbelievable 20-year anniversary Scott Pilgrim Color Classics collection. It's $250. It unfolds and is designed in the of a gaming system. If you look up top here, it has a parts list, and it has all your books listed, and then an AC adapter, which is not included because you don't need to plug in a book, as we proved during this power outage last month. I had a fantastic time going over this table, but I'm done.
Yeah.
Are you guys good? Yep. Good evening. We'll see you tomorrow for your comic books.